And now we come to the part of the show where we invite you to put on your dance shoes. The men and women who run the city of Chicago were sitting around a table one day. They were trying to figure out how can they galvanize the people of Chicago, get them all excited about the next millennium. And suddenly, the Commissioner of Cultural Affairs had a brainstorm. Listen to this, Lois Weisberg said. Why don't we make up a brand new dance? We can call it the Millie, the Millennium Dance. We can teach it to everybody in the city, and on New Year's Eve, we can all pour out into the streets and do the Millie together. Weisberg picks up the story.
Everyone will be dancing somewhere at midnight to give everybody the opportunity in the whole city to do one thing in common, some common denominator that will make everybody feel that they're joining feet across the city. And we felt that dance was a wonderful way to do that. The hand motions of this dance makes it possible for people who can't walk, who are in a wheelchair, or people who are uncoordinated, let's say, can just do the top part of the dance if they want to.
So at the stroke of midnight in Chicago, we will see old people, young people,
right,
thin people, fat people,
right,
doing the Millie.
Right.
Lois Weisberg, without further ado, let us begin hearing the music to the Millie. This makes me want to start wiggling right here in the studio.
It does make you want to move, doesn't it?
Now take us by the hand through the dance and tell us about the moves, because I understand they are designed to remind people of some of the great landmarks and heroes in Chicago.
There are many landmarks here, as you know, in our city, and we couldn't include them all. So they are, in this dance, things that would be easy for people to relate to, which are buildings and people.
Okay, so starting movement number one.
Well, I don't have it in front of me, but...
What? You haven't memorized the Millie yet?
No. I can't give it to you as you're playing the music.
I am sort of shocked that you haven't memorized the Millie to teach all of Chicago, but here, I have the pictures in front of me.
Good.
Walk, walk, John Hancock, and you're supposed to put your hands up in a jubilant motion, sort of like a big skyscraper.
Good. You can teach it to me on the phone. I came up here to the country to get away from it.
Okay, I'll do it. Get up now. You have to do it.
Okay, I am.
Number two, count down the millennium clock, and you're supposed to sort of make your hands like the hands of a clock, pointing to like 3 o'clock or something.
Right. I think you count down to midnight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Number three, back, Jordan attack, and you're supposed to look like you're shooting a basket.
Right.
And then it ends, we won't go through every step, it ends with the Sammy Sosa swing, and we're supposed to, wham, look like we're hitting a home run.
Did you try it?
Oh, I'm doing it right here in the studio.
Is it working? I think there's like 10 or 11 moves. And I guess once you learn it, it's easy, but it's not that easy to learn.
Well, this raises a very good question, which is, do you really expect millions of Chicagoans to be able to stand on the street corners at midnight on New Year's Eve and embarrass themselves trying to do this?
Chicagoans never embarrass themselves.
And I understand that your department has actually been painting Millie steps on sidewalks. Is that
yes,
true?
we do. Yes, they're at the street corners.
Well, listen, we should give credit here before we go to the composer of the Millie, Wade Hubbard, the singers, Nick Barron and Opal Staples, and, of course, the crazed choreographer who thought up these movements, Harrison Mickle-Downey.
Right.
And Lois Weisberg, thanks a lot for going with us through the Millie.
Oh, you're very welcome, and maybe you will come to Chicago and dance it with us on New Year's Eve.
No.
Or any time before that, actually.
Okay. Or maybe right here in Washington, just in sympathy with you.
Thank you.
Lois Weisberg is Commissioner for Cultural Affairs in the city of Chicago. She's been speaking to us from her vacation home in Michigan City, Indiana, where you are no doubt in hiding practicing the Millie, right?
Correct.
Okay, good luck.